Hey, you beautiful big heads, it's your boy Zach, and welcome back to some more Alchemy Stars. In today's video, we're going over Maya's kit, the equipment refinements for Minos, Maya, and Sadie, and then just talking a little bit about the event that's coming up, because it's a fairly chill update. So starting out with Maya, the Dreamy Fantasia, she is a double water detonator, so she's going to do good damage. But she really doesn't have that much Dark Tower synergy, so we don't have to worry too much about that. She does have some, but it's not an integral part of her kit to where you actually have to worry about it. So, starting with her active skill is a 1-turn cooldown, and it's called Dream Wave Cascade. Select any traversable tile from 12 tiles in a diamond shape as a starting point, and then you can connect any number of tiles of blue tiles, dark tiles, and her little radiant bubble tiles, ignoring all obstacles, and then you teleport to the very end of this connection. So it's a little mixture of Tina with the limitedness, but then also Jiraiya with the teleportation. So you can get a little bit of both of those. And obviously that itself does not do damage. Now, go into her chain combo, Dreamcatcher. It's a 4, 8, and 12 chain at the tiers 2 and 3, dealing damage to 13 tiles in a diamond shape center on the nearest enemy within 2 surrounding clusters. So it's one of those jump chain combos, and it summons radiant bubbles at the target's location. So this is one of your ways of getting those radiant bubble tiles, is just doing your chain combo, which is pretty good. And then last but not least, our equipment skill, which is Ephemeral Fantasia, which generates multiple radiant bubbles on the battlefield at the start of each round. Passing through radiant bubbles via connecting tiles or active skill will cause it to deal damage to multiple enemies within 3 surrounding clusters. So obviously the point here is to set up as many bubbles as possible through just simply using a chain combo or existing. You probably won't get the whole get bubbles at the start of every round unless you get a breakthrough in them, probably. But yeah, you either get them by just walking around or activating your chain combo to set up the bubbles, and then you obviously use your chain combo to actually detonate them, or you can simply walk through them. But probably the best case situation would be to build up a lot of bubbles and then let them all go off at the same time. But seems like a pretty balanced unit. You know, it's nothing too crazy, nothing too stupid. It seems pretty balanced between, you know, a little bit of mobility and damage. Now going over to her equipment refinement. So her first one is a equipment skill upgrade, which increases her radiant bubble damage to 140%. So I'm just gonna guess off base, the radiant bubble damage will probably be around 120, 130, because usually with the equipment refinements, they don't do too much of a damage jump in general. So it's probably around 120, 130. The next one is another equipment skill buff, which the radiant bubbles deal damage to 4 enemies within range. So I wonder how it works before, because it's a specific number of enemies. But the last one is another equipment skill buff, which gains 1 illusion source when passing through dark tiles or radiant bubbles. And then each point of illusion source increases chain combo damage by 1%. So there's that dark tile synergy apart from the connection tile part with her active skill. But at the same time, you really don't need them because you also get the, you know, same illusion sources from just walking on your own bubbles. So yeah. Again, pretty balanced unit, pretty, you know, nice little setup we have going here. Not too crazy, not too, you know, useless like it's somebody who just released call Claudia. So moving over to the equipment refinements for Minos, they are all upgrades to his equipment skill. The first one increases the damage factor from 80% to 85%, and then the next two are just add-ons to the, you know, already chunky equipment skill that he has. So the first add-on is it reduces the chain combo triggering requirements in the Minotaur state by 1, 2, and 3, correlating to whatever tier of the chain you're using. And then the last one increases the active skill damage factor to 200% in the Minotaur state. So those last, you know, two, level 2 and level 3, are just 2 more passives just slapped on into, you know, the Minotaur state, which is pretty disgusting, pretty disgusting. So yeah, with the current enhanced tile team, it's real easy for Minos to just get into the Minotaur state, and then usually when you got in that, you could do crazy things, but now you can do even dumber things. It's not really broken because Minos is already, you know, a pretty busted character. It just makes him really solidify himself in what he was already doing. And now looking at Sadie, let me go to hers real quick. So starting out with the first equipment refinement, it is a equipment skill buff, which increases Sadie's basic attack by 33%, and each crash point increases the active skill damage factor by 22%. And then she also is getting Dark Tile Synergy with her second equipment refinement, which is grants 1 crash point when passing through a Dark Tile. So now it allows her to be a really nice free-to-play option on the Dark Tile team in actuality. And then the last one is Active Skill Buff, which expands the range of the selectable tiles to 1 surrounding cluster, instead of just being a cross shape. So that's a nice little buff for her. Now moving over to the event here, because it's a pretty like chill update this time. So we just have the standard event itself. We will have a little login bonus, so where we can get a little avatar for the new character Maya. We have the equipment refinements, which we already went over. We have a banner for Maya and Minos, since it's, you know, pretty much a rerun for him in the event. We have a special little banner here, which will have Rachel, TR, Lorelai, and Zarya on it. So I would say don't summon on this. Because even though there's good characters in here, it's not usually worth it to go for banners with 4 characters on them. Because you can't really guarantee who you want. Rachel's getting her skin with this update. And then we have returning skins for Gino, Gabriel, Nina, and Reina. So yeah, and other than that, we just have packs and just standard stuff. So a really chill update, not too much going on right now. So yeah, that is everything that's going to be Alchemy Stars in the coming day. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you on the next one. Love you guys, and bye-bye.